The gaming industry has evolved a long way from where it once was. In the beginning, additional content for most games was generally booked in the form of Easter eggs, usually having to go through a rigorous process to unlock something that would be different from the core game. And as gaming evolved, eventually we got DLC, payable content that would add additions to whatever game you were playing. And for a while in a lot of games, you didn't even need to play it to unlock everything. Unlocking everything in the game was as simple as purchasing all of it. You could purchase every additional piece of content without having to play the game whatsoever. But in 2021, we have now moved past that. While we have come full circle from where we once had to play a game to unlock everything, we find ourselves doing that again through the grind of battle passes. I'm urnotjustin, and today I wanted to talk to you about the grind of Valorant's battle pass. In this video, we'll be discussing how much XP it takes to complete the battle pass, how long it takes to acquire the XP, the exact numbers it would take game-wise and time-wise to unlock everything, and the ethics and dilemmas behind all of this. And my goal for this video is to create a perspective of just how grindy the battle pass is, and what it means for the common man to do a battle pass in 2021. While it's public knowledge today that most online multiplayers are free and capitalize off of the free game battle pass format that was popularized by Fortnite, a lot of gamers have actually taken quite positively to this new format, where once upon a time we had to pay $60 to $80 for a game, plus money for its eventual DLC. We are now incentivized with these battle passes to play the game more and be able to unlock more. Especially in a game like Valorant where the skins are generally priced higher than others. The battle pass has given us an incentive to play and a way to unlock more in-game items through a generally cheaper means. Where one player can buy an entire bundle of skins, the next player might not be able to afford that, which makes the battle pass a great alternative for acquiring items. Not to mention a game like Valorant, which a lot of people love being free, the battle pass is a great way to support your favorite developers and put money in their pockets for releasing a free game to us. However, while the battle pass is a successful marketing strategy that keeps players happy and keeps developers paid, it's not entirely foolproof and it's not entirely perfect. While a lot of players were first excited when they found out Valorant would have a battle pass, we would eventually learn the full scope of the amount of grinding, time, and energy it would take to complete one of these battle passes. In theory, if you pay $10 to buy the battle pass, it's to be able to unlock things for the amount that you play. And naturally, you would want to unlock everything. But how much time and XP would it take to unlock everything? The unfortunate news is a lot. Upon the Act 1 Battle Pass releasing, it didn't take long for players to create spreadsheets and do the math and tell you how much XP and time you would need to have to be able to complete it. And some players were quite frustrated with the results. This Reddit user compiled a spreadsheet detailing the amount of time, effort, and XP it would take to complete the Act 1 Battle Pass. In summary, it would take 1.3 million XP to reach level 50. If you were to start and have a 2-month-long battle pass, you would need to have exactly 171,500 XP per week. Being able to complete every weekly and daily mission yields 56,500 XP per week. It would take roughly 28 games of unrated per week in order to just barely get to level 50. This is also assuming you don't miss a single mission for 2 months straight, which translates to 21 hours of Valorant per week, or 3 hours per day for 60 days straight with no stops and no breaks. A link to all of this will be in the description. But on the original Reddit post, a lot of people were pretty frustrated with these facts, and felt as if they were giving away $10 to not be able to get the full extent of the content that they think they deserve. With all of the math that I just reviewed for you, it in no way compensates for the fact that people have lives, families, jobs, husbands, wives, children, school, and generally just time that they can't spend gaming. And while a battle pass is great to give you an incentive to play, some players feel that Riot may have overdone it in regards to the grind aspect of a battle pass. While I'm completely disregarding competitive integrity, the challenges on the battle pass consist of playing rounds, getting eliminations, dealing damage, and using your abilities, which are all very basic challenges that incentivize you to play the core game and not branch out of your comfort zone, which isn't entirely a bad thing, if at all. Where the issue lies with this is if a battle pass is going to be grindy, players feel as though there should be more to do with your battle pass and more ways to get XP, other than doing the same set of challenges almost every week, while grinding through games of Unrated and Spike Rush, in the hopes of winning, solely to acquire the XP that they need. And to move forward with this conversation, to expand on the concept of wanting to acquire every item from the Battle Pass, some players, while they may not have the time to play, will just purchase the rest of the Battle Pass, which is an option. In the instance of there being a 50 level Battle Pass, and you being completely unleveled, per level, the Valorant points you would need is 300, which comes out to $3 per. If you paid $3 per level, multiplied by 50, it would be $150, just to complete the Battle Pass, which I think on both ends can be argued for its ethics. While a lot of players will purchase their last 3 levels, I think that's completely fair to pay the $9 to get your last few levels, maybe if you don't have the time or the patience to complete it. But in my instance, for the Act 2 Battle Pass, I was in the process of moving. I was able to grind the Battle Pass to about level 25, and considered purchasing the rest of the levels until I found out that it just wouldn't be worth it for the price I would put in. It is slightly frustrating when you consider that the Battle Pass skins are the only skins in the game that you can never repurchase after the battle pass is over, which in my opinion was the worst part. The developers of Valorant have slightly altered the battle pass over the past few acts and episodes, but it stayed generally the same with the same amount of grinding. While it's not quite as bad as Act 1 was, I think as it stands right now, the battle pass is serving as just that, a battle pass. It gives you a great incentive to get onto the game and play. It rewards you with some pretty cool items that are one of a kind, that cannot be purchased outside of playing the battle pass, and as always, is a great way of supporting a game that you may care about. Where a lot of casual players just play this game for fun, it's great for them because they aren't grinding competitive trying to get to rank number 1. For players who have less money, it's great for them because they only spend $10 as opposed to the $70 they would otherwise. And I can personally say that I would recommend the battle pass if you are a more casual player of this. While the choice is yours if you have the time to dedicate to finishing the battle pass, there are some things that you can do to help you. From what I can tell, the only challenge that you would want to do in unrated is the challenge to buy things. This could easily be done by spam buying the shorty, and from there on, it's going to be playing Spike Rush, where you can complete all of your challenges as well as grind out 1000 XP per win relatively quickly. And some finishing thoughts that I have on the whole concept of Valorant's battle pass is that in 2021, where a lot of games have battle passes, I do not fault Valorant for their battle pass being grindy. I do not fault them for the price or for anything like that. The only thing I fault them for is that in an industry where there are so many different games and so many different battle passes, Valorant feels like you have to only play Valorant if you're going to have the Valorant battle pass. If you like an assortment of games, it might not be wise for you to have the Valorant battle pass. And with that being said, I think the battle pass is a great thing for gamers, for developers, which helps incentivize playing, which keeps you playing longer, and rewards you for doing so. If you made it this far into the video, leave me a comment about water, anything to do with water. I'm really challenging you guys this time because it's a lot later in the video than when I usually do this. But yeah, that's basically going to wrap this up here. Let me know what you guys think about Valorant's battle pass system, what you think about their most recent battle pass, your thoughts, comments, and concerns on it. I would love to read some discourse about it in the comment section. I try to read and reply to every comment that I get. A heart means that I've read your comment. Thank you guys so much for the recent support on all the videos. I love you guys and you guys are the best. Like and subscribe if you're new. As always, I'm Justin and you're not. Enjoy the rest of this gameplay. I'll see you guys in the next video. Got some pretty cool stuff planned for you.
Good attempt. Get out of my way!
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Enemy spotted C.
Barrier here.
Enemy and attacker spawn. Enemy and attacker
Wonderful.
spawn.
Spike down mid.
There they are.
Who's next?
Spike is here.
Spike down mid. One enemy remaining.
Here.
Enemy attacker spawn.
They were not good enough.
Defenders win.